Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Grace Josiah, and I'm delighted to introduce you to the variable view of the SPSS package, which is being used for data analysis. Be rest assured that as you come along with me, SPSS become easy for you to use. So when you click on the IBM icon, it brings up the overview, data view, and the variable view. So just right down here, you click on the variable view. It brings the name, the type, the width, the decimal, and all other. So what the name does is that it allow you to name your data. So for instance, if we are to consider the variable gender, you can type in the gender here without including any space. Then you go to the next one, which is a type. You have to indicate the type of your variable. So is it a numeric variable? Is it a string variable? Are you working with numbers, or do you want to include words? So if you click on the type, it will indicate which one you want to include. So you either want to say me. So now you click on the numeric on the type, you see it brings out the type. If you want a string, you can click on the string to include words. So but for me, I'm working with the nominal, which is gender. I've already assigned values to the gender, which is 1 for male and 2 for female. So we'll be working with the numeric. So we'll just leave everything the way they are. Then we will click on the OK button to continue. So the next one is the width. The width determines how wide the columns, each of the columns can be, each of the boxes can be. So in this instance, I'm going to leave it at 8. Then the next one is the decimal. Do you want to? It's easier to work with 0 because you can easily look at your data to detect if there is any missing data when you keep it as 0. Then the next one is the label. For the label variable, yeah, it allows you to name your variable. So that when the in the output, you'll be able to see the name of the variable at the top of the output. So you click on the label, and you can in this, you remember in the name you couldn't name the variable. For here you can name the variable. So now I want to assign the value. That's for the label. Then we go to the next one, which is the value. I want to assign the value. So that is 1 for male and 2 for female. You click on the plus button to add them. Then you click on OK to continue. Then if there's going to be any missing data, for me, none. So I'm going to leave it at the way it is. Then the next box is the column, which is similar to that of the width. So we leave it the way it is at 8. Just leave it at that. For then align. Do you want the values to be aligned to the left, to the center, or to the right? So this at this junction, you determine what works best for you. So you click on that. But for me, I'm going to leave it at the right, which is easier for me to work with. Then the next one is going to be the measure. Yeah, you're talking about the measure of your variable. Did you measure it at the scale level, ordinal, or nominal? So for me, gender here, since male is not necessarily greater than male, we are only assigning values to be able to recognize, okay, when you see 1, you know it's male. So I'm going to be leaving it at the nominal scale. So but if it is another variable, let's say for instance a student performance, so that's going to be a scale. So you choose the one that is applicable to you in these instances. And if it is a liker scale, you know it's going to be ordinal in that regard. So then the last one is the row. So we just leave it. So thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. So then you can also add another variable, which is I have decided to use year. So I'm going to code it because I can't space in this part of the or under the name part. So I have used an acronym YOE. So you complete the other boxes for the other. So that is how it is. But for under the label, you can include the year, then space of experience, so it can come out in the output the way you want it. So I want to thank you for for this, because thank you for listening to this video, and I hope you learned something from it. Thank you.